So I brought you a few weeks back that George Russell is looking very likely to sign an extension with Mercedes until at least the 2027 season, with an option to potentially stay for 2028 as well. He's currently under contract with Mercedes until the end of this year, but in theory he could move to another team freely after this season is done. However, Toto Wolff has now said that Russell will sign a new deal soon. This shouldn't really come as a surprise. Russell is doing a fantastic job. He has very much taken up the role of the team leader. He's going to be helping to nurture Kimi Antonelli, who is doing a fantastic job in his rookie season at Mercedes as well. Things are going very well for Merc. You know, they're looking the strongest they have looked since 2021, in my opinion, since they last won the Constructors' Championship, although I don't really expect them to repeat that again. Now, a good thing for Russell, of course, on top of all this too, is the fact that if he signs a new deal, I think that will really put to bed the rumours of Verstappen joining the team, which, to be honest, is a bit pie in the sky anyway. I never really thought that it was likely. If he's going to go anywhere, and I've always said this, he's going to go to Aston Martin, and I think it's pretty unlikely he will go there for 2026. The Red Bull seems to be doing enough to kind of appease him. But let's see what's been said here, guys. Full article on the F1Chronicle.com as always. George Russell should have a new contract in his pocket pretty soon, according to Mercedes boss Toto Wolff. While the British driver may be in a career best form at present, his current deal is expiring, and serious talks to extend the contract have now been delayed. I guess before the summer, Wolff said recently when asked about the timeline. Speaking to the New York Times, George Russell expressed slight frustration that a recent phenomenon is that contract talks and signings are increasingly taking place sooner than ever. When Lewis Hamilton was here, they never discussed the contract before June, July, he said. It was always the summer. The abnormal part is probably how many drivers have signed so early. I feel like a lot of drivers who are fixated on trying to secure their futures are maybe ones that don't have as much self-belief in themselves and feel the need to have that security. Interesting take. Russell's rookie teammate Kimi Antonelli, a protege of Wolff's and family friend, seems secure in the cockpit. Indeed, Mercedes sponsored a brand new Netflix special called The Seat, which documents how the teenager Italian was selected to succeed Hamilton. The Seat is an unprecedented look inside the biggest driver change in Formula One history, the team declared on social media, adding that the special was brought to you by team sponsors WhatsApp. Nice. Commercialism. Last year, Wolff campaigned hard to woo Max Verstappen out of the chaotic Red Bull team and race instead for Mercedes. Some now believe that Wolff is clearly keeping Russell's current seat potentially open for the Dutchman in 2026. Now it depends on whether Max sticks to his contract, former Racing Bulls boss Franz Tost told Sport 1. If he does move, there are various teams for him and Mercedes is the top priority. But Aston Martin could also be of interest to him, said the Austrian. Publicly, Russell is expressing no concerns that while in his current top form, he will be left without a seat. Recent reports have suggested early talks with Red Bull about replacing Verstappen are already taking place. It's effectively a swap deal between the two. Performance is our only currency, Russell said, and if you perform, the rest sorts itself out. When people aren't satisfied, people want to change. So let's see. I think it'll be an interesting summer. Some insiders think that all the latest signs from Wolff are that he is now less interested in signing Verstappen, given the speed and harmony in the Russell-Antonelli pairing. As they say in football, never change a winning team. Wolff reassures the British driver that he should have a new deal in his pocket pretty soon. He has a contract, just need to agree on the final details, said the Austrian. As for Russell, he commented, in this sports, performance speaks. So from my side, there is no pressure. I've got no doubts about myself and everything falls into place when the timing is right. As I said, I've got bigger fish to fry right now, which is getting us back on top. And they have definitely improved this season, have Mercedes. I'd say they're looking pretty strong to get that second place in the Constructors. Russell are very much an outside bet for the title. I don't think he'll be able to do it. I don't think that car's quite there, to be honest. But that's not because of a lack of performance from him, the driver. He's doing a fantastic job. And Kimi Antonelli is really getting up to speed, you know. Still got the odd little mistake in him, but, you know, by rookie standards, by 18-year-old kid standards, very, very impressive. Really, really seriously impressed. And I actually did a couple of videos, 5 videos actually, well 6 if you include the supercut I did, but I've done a bunch of videos going over the rookies as well. I'll probably link the Antonelli one at the end of this one, but just basically going how they have gone on in the opening 5 rounds of the season. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that video, guys. What do you think? I mean, it seems to me that Russell's going to stay at Mercedes. It's a sensible option, particularly going into a big regulation change. You don't want to really change up things too much, and getting rid of Russell could well be a pretty bad move. Verstappen could well come into that team and make things worse, effectively. He could kind of unsettle things. Things might not work out for him. It'd be his first time driving in Formula 1 outside of a Red Bull organisation car. First time driving outside of Red Bull since 2016, when he first started that season for Toro Rosso. Obviously did eventually move to Red Bull when the torpedoed. But yeah, your thoughts in the comments below about all this, guys. Have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world today, and see you soon for much more content on the weird and incredible world of Formula 1 just like this.